Pyongyang, now surrounded by Allied forces, is about to be invaded. U.S. Marines in the east at Tanchan are about to clash with Soviet forces that are steamrolling in from the east as well. Oh boy, it's going to be quite a battle. Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Korea here in the Second Korean War for Wargame Red Dragon. It's good to have you all with us as we're now going to be ending this turn. We're way ahead of schedule and capturing all positions by turn 22. But we're about to have a huge battle with the remaining Chinese forces and the Soviets, who are bringing in some of their biggest and best tanks. So, get her up to 1,000 likes if you want to see more of this game faster. And if you want to see us win this one, that's your best way to show support. Let's get into it then. We're going to end turn for turn 14. There's not much more for us to do in terms of moving units. We can R&R all day, but we've pretty much done that. And all of our units that could move have. Wonsan is cleared. The Sanchan area is cleared. North Koreans could possibly push in again, but I don't think they're going to do that at all. And we're going to now push into Janchan and try to, together, in the north and the south, these two sectors, push into Kyushu to Chongjin and eliminate all forces there. We're going to see a huge, huge final battle. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Okay, well, I think we're going to end this turn because I don't want to invade Pyongyang just yet. There's just a little bit more fighting I want to do in the east before we actually invade here. And we're going to send the 64th Panzer Regiment that way. We need to bring more tanks over there. Leclerc's American tanks and German tanks are moving that direction. And we should see a continuation of our invasion here. We're almost set to invade Pyongyang. We just need to wait one more turn so all these units can attack together. So we'll be invading from the south. We'll be invading from the west. And then perhaps bringing some units down from the north and pushing the rest of them towards the east. So, let's get it done. All right, turn 15 now. I think there's like 15 days in the battle, almost half a month. The Chinese want to fight us again. That was a pretty good fight last time. We learned the importance of French tanks and also the idiocy of AI as they just kind of drive. If you're not babysitting those expensive units, what you got to do, they'll sneak around you somehow. All right, we've got units at Wonsan that are ready to join against the now the Chinese. Oh, interesting. We're actually fighting the... Wait a minute. The Chinese 22nd Tank Regiment flip over here. 34th Tank Regiment. Is, oh, it's the same thing. All right, so the 34th and the 22nd are basically the same tanks for the most part. Well, let's bring up our French and South Korean reinforcements. And let's get the Germans up here, too. I think what we can do is we'll swing the Germans in to assist with the Leclercs here, and then we'll swing to the right. Because I'd prefer to go across here, but we can't actually do that. So we'll bring up the Germans there to join the fun there. Helicopters can now leave this area. South Korean choppers will be useful here against the tanks. And French Tigers will be fantastic against enemy tanks here at Tanchan. We just need the ground forces here. The commandos, of course, are kind of a ground force because they drop infantry. We're about ready to move into Pyongyang. Let's make any other purchases that we can. U.S. Air Force, there we go. We got our Dragons now. And we got ourselves A-10s online. Fantastic. Those paratroopers are going to come in handy. Next, let's see. We're going to call out... They've got anti-aircraft here. We pretty much have air superiority in this sector. We will in just a moment. The Chinese have fighters, but I'm not even close to bringing in all of our stuff here. Okay, we'll bring in seed aircraft there. Interesting. Didn't we lose a Prowler? But it didn't allow us to refit. Okay, let's see. F-16 or 18s here. There we go. I always call them F-16s for whatever reason. I always make that mistake. And then we've got our French fighters up here. I'm not too worried about the Q-5Ds. We can shoot that down. But what I am worried about is the Q-51s and the J-7s. They've got bombs, and we need a little bit more love there. Super Hornets here are just anti-ship. And we might sink the Admiral Kuznev sometime in the future. We just need to wait until this sector is clear. I think we can launch a full-scale invasion of Pyongyang right now. But I would like to see some more stuff arrive in order to do that. Artillery Company, we'll call them up then. I know I was opposed to them before, but now I want to see the rest of our units come out that can destroy heavier tanks. Let's see, 4 missiles, 4 missiles. Those aren't that great. Artillery, not that great. And South Korean units. Just need to go over, make sure we didn't get anything new. Bulldogs, fantastic. Those will be great. We'll call those out as well for bombing runs. More options available to us to fight and win the war. 53 points remain. I think what we'll do here then is quickly rearm one of these F-111s. We're going to have it sit out this round, and we'll save it for Pyongyang. And the next turn, we're going to invade Pyongyang. We're going to finish these 2 battles up here, brush off the Chinese and whoever else is attacking us. We're going to brush them aside, and then we're going to link up here at Jonchan and prepare at Kilju. Now, let's see what these are. I see a darker flag here. Oh, okay, so the brighter red flag is Chinese units. The darker red flag is North Korean units, or so it seems. Oh, no, these are units that were demoralized from a defeat, I think. And the 33rd Fighter Squadron. I wonder if that's coming in from the Admiral Kuznetsov. I don't think so, because they say naval strike on them. Maybe not. All right, well, let the battle begin. Let's go ahead and fight with the Americans now. See some American take action against the Chinese for the first time. They don't even stand a chance, man. Not even a chance. They have some pretty good tanks. Ooh, they're coming in from here. Perfect. Oh, bad times for them. Oh, boy. Well, you know what that means. We're going to bring in the Swedish units. The STRB-90H is a Swedish, I don't know what you'd call it, assault boat. Basically, it's like a helicopter armed with missiles, except it floats in the water. It's very good. It's a very nice unit. Chinese could get crazy and like literally drive over the mountain with tanks, so we need to watch out. The AI has been doing some really interesting things lately. I enjoyed our previous battle, by the way, with the French. If you didn't watch the previous battle, that was really cool. It's good when it gets desperate. Some people will comment like, "Hey, at 14 minutes and 22 seconds," you know, I've seen it before in previous playthroughs. There was an inefficiency of 0.91%. You could have moved a unit 0.169 to the west and war. It's war, man. There's always inefficiencies. It's never fair. It's warfare. That's how it goes. All right, I think we could call out a ton of tanks to block these guys, but I just forgot about the STRBs. So at this point, what I'm going to go ahead and do is capture these 3 positions and then lock them down with Marines. And if the enemy even tries to get close, we should be fine against all their tanks. The Marines are equipped with... do they have AT... Oh, they have AT-4s. Yes, the Marines are equipped with some very nice anti-tank technology. So it's very good. Now, there's a chance the enemy will try to get closer. I'm going to take a risk and just put just a few Marines here at the bridges. And then all other points are going to be saved for... Actually, we're good here, so long as we stay hidden. Yeah, they shouldn't be able to get across. Swedes are blocking everything. All right, everything else will be for aircraft. Okay, det är bra. Let's go. Okay, points have been secured. As you know, the Chinese are going to be sending a lot of tanks our way. Let's get a recon chopper up just to keep an eye out. Points are rolling in, and so will our tanks very soon. Very nervous that the Chinese will try to cross the mountain there. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, we should probably get something up for the Swedes to rearm. Get a couple of LCUs up. Glad we kept Naval Sector Mike. Bork Kubity. Alright, there we go. Alright, Chinese tanks are now zooming in. This is a 90-pointer, I think. Or an 80. Oh, isn't that cute? The Chinese made like their little own Abrams. Oh, that's adorable. Alright, prepare to fire. Oh man, look at that. I don't even think they have any aircraft with them. This is just a shooting fish in a barrel at this point. Let's get some, let's get the Thunderbolt up, shall we? 140 points, armed with 6 Maverick missiles.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Oh boy. Alright, let's see ourselves a Thunderbolt in action. These aircraft are not very, very good at all in mountainous terrain. And I say that because a lot of the times their missiles will bounce up and down and will just almost purposely miss the target. But here we actually have some flat land. Wow, look at that. The Swedes are just firing everything to hold them back. Why does our AI do that? 71 boats fire at the same target. Pick each individual different targets. Alright, Thunderbolt, do your thing. He's circling back around. There we go. Yeah, look at that. We can pick different targets. Isn't that cute? Alright, so the Thunderbolt will basically fly in a circle. Anything that gets close dies. Let's get the LCUs up here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get some Marines. I'm going to get a 4-man squad and then disperse them and try to secure the mountain. Looks like more aircraft are coming. Let's get another Thunderbolt up.
The sky is ours.
Gonna pull the Swedes back for
I'm all ears.
a little bit of repair and. Wow, we have so much income. I think we can just hold it with the Cobra there. We should be able to keep an eye on the enemies and just continue to pound them with A10s. Beautiful. Thunderbolt 2s, they're zooming in. Again, remember this is the year 1992, so you're not going to see the most modern of A10s.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Let's just keep zooming around. They have absolutely no anti-aircraft cover.
Need a ride?
Okay, let's split these guys up. Just want to make sure no crazy North Korean or Chinese units come in to flank us. Should be able to climb the mountains. There we go.
Checklist completed. Ready to go.
Alright, make sure you guys are in the position. There we go. Whoa, American missiles. Come on now. You're always doing that where you zoom. Come on now.
Where do you need us, sir?
Dude, come on now. Quit wavering off at the last second. There we go. Fish in a barrel, dude. That's all it is. Yeah, they will have some units get through, it seems. We can hit those with the Hornets. These guys are good, too, because they can go right in for a direct strike. A-10s are better for the major tank groups.
I'm making an attack run.
Don't want that recon getting close.
Brace yourself. We're flying in.
This is just ridiculous. Oh, Romulan cloak. Nice try.
Where do you need us, sir?
North Koreans and Chinese are in possession of a weapon that when you're flying directly towards an enemy tank, somehow it just magically disappears. It's like, you ever drive, you know, towards like a building or something like that, and then magically it disappears? You know, it's hard to see an object when you're looking right at it. This game's mechanics are goofy.
Where do you need us, sir?
I'm being passive aggressive, I know. Come on, dude. There we go. Fish in a barrel.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
All right. Marines are almost to the top. Hell, we may be able to
Service, sir.
push these guys out of the region. We do have bombers with us. Oh, enemy command tank.
Someone need a guardian angel?
Let's get these Marines here
It's not my war.
and push them up to Kaiju. Enemy command coming towards us.
Someone need a guardian
Thunderbolt,
angel?
if you could go ahead and target that, that'd be great. It's one of the rare times where I can actually watch the vehicles because there's not a lot going on the big screen. Usually you have to almost be permanently zoomed out so you can see units. You have to memorize them by name rather than by appearance, so that way you know how to deal with them appropriately.
Someone need a guardian angel?
Now let's get the Cobra up here. We can do runs up through the valley. Look at all the destroyed tanks. We've hit a lot more than that. They're like everywhere.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Alright, pull back here, Thunderbolt. You're getting a little too excited there with the mountain.
Checklist completed. Ready?
The Swedes helped to take out a big portion of that tank group. I think I want another Hornet up and a couple of bombers just in case we see important ground targets. Well, let's hit their FOB for fun. Nope. Somehow a giant structure somehow was able to cloak itself. Interesting. Very interesting how that happens.
If the enemy is in range, so are we. Where do you need us, sir?
Lots of Chinese units out there. We got 12 minutes, which is enough to bring out our tanks. Only enough for 2. Should be able to win against the ZTZ-85 2s.
sir.
Alright, Marines are sneaking up, but that's way too many. Wow, look at all the supply trucks. That's way too many tanks. Yep, they're calling out more. Love the Swedes. They just fire every missile they've got at anything they see. Now we need to push in there. Let's keep calling up the tanks. 155 points per tank. Pretty expensive. But those Marine Abrams are fantastic. Another command tank coming.
Where do you need us, sir?
Now that we can see most of their stuff, let's fly in with every aircraft ever made and see if we can cut them down. Here they come. Pain train is on. Oh wow, look at that. Woo!
Someone need a guardian angel?
Hornets are a lot faster. Very good for surgical strikes.
Someone need a guardian angel?
There he goes. Fire 26 missiles at the same target.
Let's hope the enemy don't have any air defense.
All right, let's get the Harriers to drop over here.
I'm making an attack run. Mission completed. Ready to go.
Still waiting on the tanks. Yay. Still too many tanks for the Marines to deal with. I love how we've just roadblocked them. If they continue to push in with any sort of force, we can always fall back here to, for example, if all the Soviet tanks come down this one road, we got them. Especially with the STRB-90s. They're just sitting right there.
Orders, sir.
Let's make sure we got more supply for these guys. Alright, more tanks inbound. We just need to push through there. 59s are not much to worry about. The 85s are, though. 155, 4 tanks, 5 tanks in total coming through. Let's get some ground recon just in case. These usually get killed pretty quickly, but they're more important than anything. We actually have the French here with us. I forgot. You guys can sit back and chill for a while. But those Tigers are tempting. Alright, let's get 200 points and we'll call those up. America had the day today.
Where do you need us,
Alright, let's get some Harriers to drop bombs on the FOB and cargo trucks. I never really bomb FOBs, but I guess today it feels like a dirty thing to do. But let's get the points. I think that'll probably be about 100 points worth of units anyway. Or up. Well, I guess the FOB is kind of technically a unit. Now these are carrying 2, 500 kilogram bombs? Yay! Perfect. Yeah, that was about 100 points worth of units. Okay, looks like Abrams tanks are here. Let's get some supply trucks up for when they inevitably run out of ammo.
Yes, sir.
And let's go ahead and split those units and proceed up the road.
Advancing to coordinates.
Actually, you know what? At this point, we're close enough where we can just go moving into attack mode. French, Swedes, and Americans all here. 90% points owned.
Where do you need us, sir?
Let's target these guys individually. We got eyes on enough to be able to target.
Sky is ours.
And these will be on just general ground support. Whoa! Let's get those back. They actually called out their aircraft for once. Oh, 8 points remaining, lost. Game over. Done. Total destruction, I'm assuming. Excellent. Total victory. None of the air forces destroyed. They only called out their planes at the last second, but all good there. Beautiful. And now the Battle of Taichan begins. One I'm really looking forward to. Yet another tank battle. Whoo, boy. And we got some German tanks here as well. Fantastic. The South Koreans did a great job of holding these villages last time, too. Very important to hold those villages because we need to delay the enemy on the flanks. South Koreans have definitely taken some significant losses in these battles. Leclerc's had their time last time. Leopard 1A5s. Let's see what the difference is between the Leclerc. 2275 with accuracy of 70. 65. Ooh, stabilizer. The French stabilizer is better. AP power on the German tank is better. It's faster too. Wow, the French tank is overall more superior. And they have 2 elite units as well. Alright, well, let's get set up here. I think what we want to do is occupy the more important points. So let's go ahead and put commands down first and foremost. Put a command unit here. And here. And I think we need a command tank here. Probably going to get flanked or attacked by something at some point. We need to be cautious. Alright, let's get some South Korean units here. I really wish we had some other units to use. Let's go ahead and go with the Yebi gun. I'm glad we used the other units last time, though. The KAV-25's fantastic unit to call out because they can shred all those light transports that the Chinese had. But these guys are just going to rely more on budget close range. Alright, well, let's give the Leclercs another shot. And we do need to mix these up with some other tanks. 2275. Let's bring up the Brennus. I want to see the French. Let's see what they can do. We'll let the Germans do their thing next time. They'll get the glory here in a minute. But for now, let's give some more French units some opportunity to do some damage. Okay, so French units are getting ready to cross the bridge. We need some recon units up. We're probably going to see anti-aircraft again. I hope we're really okay over here. I just need the extra income. We're getting plus 11. We need big points for tanks. Definitely going to need supply. Definitely going to need recon. Oh, do we not have enough points yet? Hold on. Good. Alright, Leclerc and Brennus are moving up. Doesn't matter how you say it, matters how you use it. Okay, Jean-Chan is good. Not seeing any units really leaving there. We've weakened our right flank in order to strengthen our left flank here. Wait a minute. Engage him. Brennus are getting hit too hard. Gotta take out that 3. Wow, they were just devastated. Glass cannons. Alright, we know those tanks are only good against transports. I was hoping for faster firing. Wow, those tanks just got shredded. Glass cannon confirmed. At least on those tanks. Oh no, not the artillery again. Unfortunate. My favorite tanks got shredded there a bit. What? You're fighting me with a command unit? Wow. Alright, more Leclercs. Seriously though, are you gonna like artillery us to death? Alright, so from now on, Brennus are only against transports. I wasn't sure exactly how they perform in good numbers. Lessons learned for future battles. I think that was, what, 4 done? It's okay. We're going to be taking even more losses throughout this campaign as we're now fighting against way better units. We're going to be seeing some Soviet heavy tanks, so it's only going to get worse from here. Leclerc and Leopard 2A, what was it, 5? 2A5 are the best that we have. That's a little rude. MI8Ts. I want something more to deal with these units. Not happy with some of this stuff, though. Let's get an anti-aircraft unit up, and these tanks should be able to deal with the transports over here on this side. MA8T is going to conveniently find our AMX-30B. Alright, let's get those Leclercs repaired and ready to rock. Okay, here comes the next attack force. Trying to overwhelm us at Foxtrot. Yeah, we need some Air Force to push through there. We also need to cut them off at this intersection here. I wish we really had something to bomb. I guess I didn't realize we didn't move this helicopter. I didn't sell a helicopter? Damn, that could have been some extra points. Alright, well, I'll use this to capture Kaesong as a closer reinforcement point for the right flank. Okay, we got a hold here. The Chinese are more than likely hiding a bunch of tanks over here. Let's search for anti-aircraft guns. Alright, we're gonna block. Okay, prowlers are peeking. Anti-aircraft is ready. Not too bad. I don't know where we can score some more points, so we need the Chinese to throw tanks at us, not infantry. Prowlers are peeking. Nah, not infantry transports. Call up another Leclerc. Let's get those tanks up there. Enemy now has Tanshan. Not too worried about them sneaking commands past. There we go, that's what we're looking for. Get that bad boy over there.
On my way to coordinates. Out.
No anti-aircraft at all. Is that our big unit? Yep, sure was. ZTZ-85s are now moving to the right side. They're trying to attack us full scale. Let's get across that bridge. MI-AT, not happy about that. Leclerc angling is what got us there. He fired quickly from the back. Okay, do we actually have an opportunity to attack? This has been really strange. This is the strangest battle I've been a part of. The enemy came at us like crazy. Get that damn thing out of here. Alright, we did lose a Leclerc due to the armor turning the opposite direction for that Actually, let's attack over here. The armor turned when that 3 was on us. Oh, whoa, 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 back it up. Enemy infantry. We can resupply down by the river. Doing okay. The Chinese have hit a wall. I'm surprised. I'm just waiting for the armor to flank somewhere. There's got to be something. There we go. We're a little better to take out these units with that. Oh, those are. I think are those anti-aircraft or anti-tank? All right, back it up, boys. Back it up. What is that? Chinese infantry? Keep moving, boys. Keep moving. I think that's an AT team. Let's just find that unit at Tanshan. Go, go, go. There's infantry everywhere. Alright, just fight them. Ah, they're bringing in tanks from over here. What a mess. Getting around the flank is going to cost us. Let's see if we can find the command over here. Okay, we're arriving here to clean out a command. We need to be fighting heavier tanks. This is all just junk units that they're putting in us now. There we go. Alright, these are cheaper units, so we can be more disposable with these. Alright, we don't want the Chinese getting out of there. Let's see. Bravo should have some of these tanks. We should be able to cut through a lot of this lighter stuff. Now we're seeing a fight. Let's do another check to clear out. We're doing another seed run here. See if we can find a command and smash it at Tanshan. I don't want them having any way out. The heavy gun's just going to have to hold. Crawler found something. Alright, good news. Enemy commands moved from Tanshan. Get that damn artillery. Isn't that an anti... Nope. That's anti-tank. I thought that was anti-aircraft. Alright, pretty focused here now. Love the autocannons. They can shred these artillery units easily. Come on, boys. Finish that tank off. This damn terrain is a nightmare. Infantry. Let's stay there. I think we may have killed the command there. Oh. No, they got us with whatever damn anti-aircraft that conveniently popped up. Okay, we got radar seed here. Oh. Another Leclerc going. Jeez, this is too much with the infantry, man. They actually have gotten smarter for once. It's not as spammy as it used to be, which we took advantage of. They're actually like flanking and getting some of our heavier tanks. But we got to get in there with those tanks to cut through some of these threes. We can't just, you know, we're limited on points in a lot of occasions. We just got to keep pushing. Clerk here is out of ammo. Let's have him go south. Alright, these tanks have a chance to redeem themselves finally. Cut them off finally at Tanshan and Janshan. We should have both these sectors under our control. Alright, we're redeeming now. All that infantry coming towards us. Perfect, they're cutting through them. Choppers fired 16 toes. I don't know what happened. We probably hit one thing. Captured an enemy fob. Enemy command must have fled to the north. Okay, we won that battle with like way too many Leclerc losses, but it's only going to get harder from here. There's not going to be many ways we can prevent that in the future. Heavy gun and everyone are holding. We got 4 tanks here. All right, let's get the rest of our Leclercs up and deal with those. And let's bring up some Korean tanks too. Make sure we shield ourselves from the south. Let's get the Leclercs up here to the FOB in the north. Okay, well, despite us taking losses, we've advanced and taken losses, which is great. Better than the enemy's ever been able to do in any battle against us. I'm trying to find that command that fled. Don't know where it could have gone. Alright, Leclercs are heading north. Some enemy units have made it through, but they're getting smashed. Enemy anti-tank squad or whatnot, they're having bad days. Yeah, get them with those 20 millimeters. Trying to find commands. The only way this could have gone is north. These guys are in the buildings. We should be seeing all these enemies. Oh, beautiful. Another enemy cargo truck. Not too bad, man. The Leclercs have been doing excellent against the very capable Chinese ZTZ, whatever, 85-3. That's a big one. Alright, infantry regiment wiped out. Air defense company wiped out. Now the tanks, it's just tank on tank now. Those tanks, those 85s, are beautiful. They've been getting a lot of nice shots in, and considering the numbers that we've destroyed, not too bad indeed. But the enemy now running up to Janshan. We can now push up into there with all of our forces if they don't attack us again. And we can now R&R all the rest of our units and get them all set for the battle for next time. Alright, I'll see you all next time. We're going to be invading Pyongyang and be pushing into Janshan if we can, and Kaiju. We're going to kill him. We're going to get him. We're going forward. It'll be turn 16 next time, and we'll be continuing forward. Goodbye, everyone. Take care.